Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Alicia Muhammad. I'm going to be your instructor this fall semester for FDN2400 in the online classroom. I look forward to working with everyone and enjoying collaborating with you on Foundations of Education. A couple things about our class. This is going to be a fully online class this semester. I think you're going to find it a little bit different in terms of how you're going to be participating in the classroom. We will be having weekly discussions. You will be responsible for responding to our readings and the literature that will be posted each week for the topical discussion. You will be responsible for writing up a substantive reflection about your learning for the week. That could be anything in terms of the content that we've discussed, any personal aha moments that struck you during the week. These will be two of the weekly individual assignments that you'll be working on. We'll also be working in education teams this semester and analyzing case studies using the equity literacy framework to look at actual scenarios in the classroom and analyzing ways to improve the teaching and learning environments for the students that we serve. And finally, there's going to be two significant individual papers that you all are going to have to write. One is an education philosophy statement that is grounded in social justice principles of equity and inclusion for the classroom and school. The second one is a research inquiry project where you will be investigating a school of your choice and looking at practices within the school that address working with equity and inclusion and improving the learning environment and accessibility to the education within that school. Both of these, really all of these assignments will be outlined in the course syllabus and our outline. That is primarily how our class will be structured. I do have a couple tips for you. We will be having some detailed conversations each week. I expect that everybody comes to class prepared to discuss the week's content, prepared to respond appropriately to the peers in the classroom, and to just be open to the content. Again, this is a foundations class, so we will be covering in a good detail some of the topical issues that you'll be working on through your degree program here in Wright College of Education. So I just want to give you a heads up about my expectations for that. Your discussions weekly and your reflections weekly will be a part of your overall grade in the class, so being prepared is going to be important, and discussing your opinions in a substantive manner that are substantiated by the literature that we're looking at is going to be important. My recommendation is that you all will be in this classroom 4 of 7 days each week. I have outlined the class week from Tuesday to Monday, so I'll be looking at you all attending. Your attendance grade will be 4 days each week out of those 7. I'll probably be in most every day of the semester to keep tabs, to participate in the discussion, to field questions, and to provide content and material for you all to think about in terms of the topical area that we'll be discussing. Some housekeeping. At the top of our As You Learn page, there's going to be a question forum that I would like you all to use if you have questions concerning the course content. This forum will be helpful not just for individuals who are posting in the question forum. A lot of times students might be a little nervous about asking questions in a class, face-to-face and in the online environment. That question forum will give you an opportunity to ask a topical question and potentially help peers in the classroom who have the same question, and then I can provide a substantive response for everybody to have the benefit of that question and answer. I also believe that the online learning environment should be a social and fun area. You might be able to see back here that I'm kind of a superhero, geeky person, and I don't have anything Star Trek right now, but I am a Trekkie as well. I have posted a casual chat area at the top of the As You Learn page, where you all can get to know each other, get to know me a little bit better. I do like to use memes in a lot of my online communication, just to make the classroom a little bit light and fun. So that particular chat discussion area will be for anything that is non-class related. You can talk about what you've done during the week, that's fun. If you hear about any opportunities that people might be interested in the classroom, it's just an area to kind of let off some steam. Each week in our topical areas, there are going to be official forums for our weekly participation and discussion, and assignment links and content that will be completely course related and focused for you all to access. I think that's all for now. Know that I am on campus every day in Wright College of Education in the James Center for Student Success and Advising. I do advise from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. I am online. Email's open most of the day. That's probably the best way to get in contact with me. I can get pretty much in contact with you and respond to any emails within 90 minutes to 2 hours, just because my email is open all day. I do have phone access, and know that if you walk in, it's possible that I might be working with a student on advising, because that's what I do during the day. I have posted in the syllabus a link to the student calendar, where if you want to come see me, I would highly recommend that you go ahead and use that link at the top of the syllabus where my contact information is. It's called Appointlet. That will give you access to the student calendar if you want to do a 30-minute or an hour-long meeting with me to talk about whatever you would like to talk about, if you just wanted to get face-to-face contact with me. So phone, email, best contact, and you could do in-person office hours. Please use the Appointlet, because I would hate for you to come over to my office here in Wright in room 105, and I'm with a student and you would have to wait. I'm not sure of my calendar on a day-to-day basis, because students are constantly making appointments in Appointlet. So face-to-face is best done using the Appointlet link that I provided at the top of the syllabus. One final thing is we have a course outline, so you'll be able to plan each week accordingly with the due dates and what is assigned. And let me touch base once real quick on the education team assignments. Those are going to be in groups, depending on how many's in the class totally, groups of 3 to 5. You all will be working on case studies using the equity literacy framework. Those are going to be every other week and uploaded into the As You Learn classroom. We will discuss those as we go through the course week. But that's going to be a formal grade. Everybody's going to be expected to participate in your education team Part of your grade will be weekly logs of how you all are interacting with each other and communicating towards the goals of completing these case studies. At the end of the semester, I will ask you to complete individually a education team evaluation assessing how your work and collaboration went for the 16 weeks that we are together. Collaborating in teams is an important part of the education process. I would hope that as part of your teaching practice that you encourage your students, whether you are in elementary school, middle school, or high school, to work and function in teams productively and in a collegial work environment, and I expect the same in this class as well. Week one, once the teams are identified, I'm going to send out a contract that I want the team members to discuss and talk about in terms of how you will interact, in terms of communicating with each other, how you will resolve conflict, if there's any, which I'm sure there will be some conflict, and lay those ground rules for that. Lay out how you will distribute the work in the class, and just general working rules for positive and productive teamwork. So that's a lot. Feel free to email me, call me, make an appointment to come see me. I look forward to seeing everyone, and I know this semester is going to be fantastic. Take care, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.